So we're here with the winners for race 2 at Sailplane Grand Prix USA. We've got Jerzy Szemplinksi in first, Fidler in second, and Rich Owen in third. And guys, why don't we tell me about the day? What went well? What didn't go well? Where'd you make your break? What happened?
Who wants to begin? Okay, I'll begin.
You had the youngest one.
So the start was really fast. The gaggle stayed together. There were a couple little breaks where 3 or 4 got a mile or so ahead, but it kept recompressing. And my flight was good in that I stayed with the gaggle today at least halfway through the race. And after the third turn point, Zulu, Oscar, and I flew together very well and took a left line back down to the south. And that actually got us into the lead by a good amount.
Yep.
And then at some point there, Rich missed a climb, and I got out ahead with 2 or 3 others. And then somehow Jerzy, who I knew was far behind, 4 or 5, 6 kilometers behind, caught up, and then it was basically a match race to the finish. And Jerzy usually wins those, which he did today. But it was great. It was unbelievably fun, and I enjoyed flying with both of these guys. It was great.
Yeah, the beginning was fairly soft, but later on we started racing, and we changed at the front, and I went once too far to the right, and then the Sean escaped me, and then somehow I was able to connect with them, and the last turn point before steering point I got a little bit higher, and I started first for the final glide, and I used the cloud street, and I finished a little bit ahead of Sean.
I decided to give these guys a head start on the start because I was 3 kilometers from the line when they opened the start, which was my mistake. I wanted to fly with the gaggle instead of being the first guy to the first turn point the last 2 days. So that worked out really good. I started behind everybody else but managed to catch up. And I knew I couldn't attach myself to Jerzy and Sean, because they're always above me and I just couldn't climb up to them. But Tony Condon and I were heading for the finish line, and we were neck and neck, you know, co-altitude from about 20 kilometers out. And then we finally sat there and I looked at him and I said, he's a kid. His fangs are out. So I sped up, sped up, sped up. And then I got behind his wing line where he couldn't see me, and then I slowed down, and he got a finish penalty, and I beat him. Sorry, Tony. You deserve to win that one. You were doing really well, but look at your altimeter next time.
I've got bad news. I've got bad news for you. He won't make that mistake again.
No, that only works once.
Well, sounds like you guys had a lot of fun out there.
Great task, thank you.
It was
Good.
fantastic.
Well, that's it for race 2. Follow us tomorrow, and Sailplane Grand Prix USA 2017 checking out.